Several families across the area are grieving tonight, losing loved ones to domestic violence. In just the last 3 days, we have seen 3 tragic murders. The first one was on Friday night. 2 women were shot and killed in an Upper Kirby apartment. The shooter believed to be the ex-boyfriend of one of the women. Then yesterday out in Baytown, authorities say a mother was shot several times and her daughter was killed at the hands of a man who then turned the gun on himself. The latest incident happening early this morning in Fort Bend County. Investigators say a man shot and killed his wife, then killed himself. Channel 2's Bill Barajas is speaking with experts tonight about the rise in deadly domestic cases. He joins us live from Fort Bend County with the story. Bill?
Well, as you mentioned, this is a third straight day where someone dies in a domestic violence-related incident. The most recent one happening this morning in Katy when a man shot his wife, then turned that very same gun on himself. The Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office is now investigating that case. We spoke to a domestic violence expert, as you mentioned, and she says it appears that there is a rise in cases recently. This home became a crime scene overnight. Fort Bend County investigators could be seen coming in and out of the house. They say the victim, identified as Brandy Willis, was over at a friend's because of domestic violence issues with her husband, Chris Willis, who arrived to the house with a gun. Chow Win with the Houston Area Women's Center tells us leaving a domestic violence situation can be extremely dangerous.
While we don't know the situations of those cases, what we do know is leaving does not equate safety. When a survivor decides to leave a relationship, that often is the most dangerous time for lethality. They could die.
A similar scenario played out Saturday in Baytown, where a man allegedly shot a mother and daughter before killing himself. Wynn says domestic violence can have many forms and triggers.
Survivors are calling us afraid to leave the house, afraid of COVID. Maybe their abuser has lost his job. There are economic pressures, the social isolation, the pandemic. These are all recipes for domestic violence.
One of those many recipes for disaster occurred Friday when Houston police arrived to this apartment complex and found 2 women dead. The shooter was gone and remains on the run. He's described as a white male, 20 to 30 years old, about 6 feet tall, with a slim build, and was last seen wearing a gray shirt and shorts. He was last seen driving this black BMW sedan with New Jersey license plate YJT75Y.
People are calling panicked, desperate. We are really concerned that survivors are in real danger in light of what we've seen over the last several days.
And Wynn says anyone in trouble or in need of advice could call their hotline, that number at the bottom of your screen. She says everyone should have a plan. It could be the difference between life and death. Live in Fort Bend County, Bill Barajas, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Bill, thank you.